Greetings and welcome to Energize You TV, Season 6, Episode number 26. Would you like to train your mind to respond to life from a place of peace instead of that panic? You know, science confirms from all the way back from ancient wisdom that we can rewire our thoughts. We can strengthen and shift our energy, and we can build that strong energy and a daily practice every day. And if you're leaning in because you're like, yeah, I know this, then you're in the right place, because today we're talking about ignite your spark, unleash the warrior within. And every week we take from the Ignite book, raise your energy in 30 seconds or less naturally, so you shine with more energy, joy, and abundance. So get your copy, let me sign it. Come along with us. And today we're going to be talking about resilience and how resilience can help you get through. So everybody take a deep breath right now. Let's just breathe right now so that you come back, because I really want you to come and join me for the wisdom segment, because I'm going to be sitting with RoyalKye today. He's an author, a Reiki practitioner, an inspirational speaker, a Lightworker, an empowerment coach, and a near-death experience survivor. And he's also a former federal firefighter. Yeah, read that again, right? I mean, whoa, listen to, oh man, this man has literally walked on fire. Spiritually and literally. And he still comes out, and you'll see he's come out radiating light. We're not going to be talking fluff here. We're going to be diving in raw, the soul shifting from your internal, the truths and the challenges. It's going to be really a way of how you can show up. And these are going to be writer-downers, absolutely writer-downers. So look forward to that wisdom segment later on in the show. And then we have more, because we have the crystal connection segment, which everyone loves, about the crystals within you and also the minerals and the elements within you. And you're going to love that. I know you love collecting them. Now you're going to learn about what's really inside of you. And then we're going to learn also about the spirit animal segment that's going to be coming up, so you learn about your power animal. And then the energy clearing segment that everybody so enjoys, about how to clear in 30 seconds or less. And did you know this, which I know you know, but yeah, I'm going to tell you anyway, that studies prove that meditation increases your brain function and helps you get out of that brain fog and helps you with sleep, clarity. The biggest thing is it helps you dive deeper into your spiritual practice, because it helps you to calm down and come from a different place. So knowing this and understanding this is what we're going to be doing. Is we're going to be in the activation segment. It's all the way in the end, and we're going to be taking about 10 minutes into an activation, calibration meditation, so that you can align all of this information and also this beautiful wisdom that we're going to be learning. So I can't wait for that either, to do that. And you know what? I know that you want to get unstuck. I know that you want to feel better and not feel this overwhelm. And that's what I do as a spiritual counselor for almost 30 years, is help you get out of that. I have many different offers to offer you, so stay tuned to those also. You know what? Be kind and go ahead and share this with everyone, because people want to know. They really do. And they want to really ignite their energy and their spiritual gifts. So let's get right to it and move quickly, because now we're going to be in the energy awareness segment right now. And the energy awareness segment is saying everything is energy. Your thoughts, your emotions, they all do what? They form the energy that is around you, and that what we perceive in the universe as interconnected. Now, Einstein said, and I quote, "Energy never dissolves, it merely changes forms." With that being said, many of you have asked, and you're leaning in going, well, what exactly is energy, Angel? Well, you know what it is? It's like when you walk into the room and your stomach drops. and you go, oh, I can feel something. Or maybe it's when you think about like RoyalKye, I'm thinking about RoyalKye, and you know what? All of a sudden he calls all the way from Hawaii, and he calls me, and I'm like, holy moly. That's energy, and that's that movement of energy. So understanding that is the experience how to balance that, how to manage it, and really how to move it, but how to change the form of it. And that's what I've been famous for, and people know me for, is that because I help people to get out of pain, because pain is energy. It's a synapsis, isn't it? That's what energy is. Now I'll show you right here. In this chart right here, in the emotional vibrational frequency chart, it shows you right here that when you're in shame, blame, guilt, fear, trying too hard, all these lower vibrations, what's happening? Yeah, you're probably in pain. I know, being diagnosed with lupus, fibromyalgia, arthritis, Sjogren's, neuropathy in my hands and my feet, Epstein-Barr syndrome, all of this, if I'm in a lower frequency of energy, I actually hurt more. And when I'm higher in the scheme, where I'm in that neutral, that willingness, that acceptance, that reason, and then even into that love and joy and grateful gratitude, when I'm up in that peace and compassion, I'm not hurting as much. And it's a vibrational field. It's not necessarily a chaotic energy, right? And it really helps to stay in that vibrational energy that's even higher than you imagine. And feeling this energy. And also, if you have never seen it, have you ever seen an aura photo? This is a photo of me after a Reiki session and a healing session, a VIP for 3 hours. And you can see it's mostly all white, pink, and it is glowing because your vibration shifts. So I've been doing those readings. They get one to come here for a VIP. I have people flying in from all over the world, actually, that want a VIP with me a half day and get one of those one-on-ones. So it's really powerful to get one. So let's just breathe into that, because understanding this is understanding that you can change your energy. You can move it, you can balance it, you can manage it. Most important, you can change the form of it. And it's powerful because it's for your work, it's for relationships, how you serve others, humanity, for your health, your spiritual growth, and also those mundane tasks that you go through every day. So you can do that, and I can show you how. So let's move on, though, because I promised you a clearing that you would get in 30 seconds or less that would help clear out your negativity. So let's all take a deep breath. Here you go. Feel this energy. There is no time or space. There you go. Feel this energy. Beautiful. Again. You feel that? Calm it down, because I want you to be in your divine union with your higher self, your source, and being able to bring in this divine appointment that you've come here today to be here with us, to get those messages, and to really feed in how it's going to absorb into your energy field. Beautiful, beautiful. Go ahead and clap it so we can move that out, because we're into the next segment. And our next segment is the spirit animal, our spirit animal segment. And today's spirit animal is the puffin. The puffin is with us today. And isn't that the cutest damn thing? I could not believe it when I saw that. I was like, man, that is just the cutest thing ever. And you know what's going on with the puffin? Is that when it shows up, it's here for you right now, and it's showing up. So it's all about lighten up and interject a healthy dose of fun and humor into your spiritual path. Lighten up, everybody. And then if when you want to call upon the puffin, when do you do it? Is when you want to change any negative or limiting thoughts about abundance, and those that are more positive, and that will attract more abundance. So if you want more abundance in your life, and that could be money, I know that's the first thing most people think about, or any of that other of great health, relationships, and how you serve others, go ahead and call Puffin, come on in. Now, if the puffin is your power animal, now this is different, because if it is this cutest damn thing, let me tell you, look it up. And if you want, because if it's your power, whatever work you're doing, you're generally playful and peaceful while you are at doing it. And you know what? That's how I feel about my life, because I am so into that energy of just being. So I call upon Puffin all the time now, because I'm like, I want more joy. I do. So that is your spirit animal. Very powerful. Native American will tell you, needed to go deeper into your meditations. And is a great ally. So learn that. If you don't know that, go ahead and look it up, because when you look this up here in the Spirit of Guidance collection, this is a lot of my sessions I've been doing for almost 30 years. People love this because they get this list and then they can pick from it and come see me for a VIP. I'd love to see you. So let's just take a breath, because I want to say thank you for tuning in. I see you. I celebrate you. Thanks for your support, because it can't happen unless you were here. And this here is just not a television show for 6 years. No, it's a movement to help people just like you. I love you so much, viewers. I do. And you know what we have today? We have a spotlight moment, and I cannot wait. This lady is amazing. So here it is, a spotlight moment right now.
Hi, amazing souls. I'm Jean Tyndall from Spirit Dancer Crystals, and I'm thrilled to be here on Energize You TV. I'm so appreciative of Angel Marie for offering this vibrant platform for energizing and inspiring, and a big thank you to Angel Marie for just being you, being the light being that you are, the joyful being that you are. Today, I'm going to give you a little golden nugget about citrine, which is one of my favorite crystals. And on the show, we'll be talking about the magic of crystals. This citrine is a little grid that I use personally. It's got a large citrine and 5 smaller citrines, and it's for abundance. It's a very powerful grid, so I'm excited to share it with you. And again, thank you to Angel Marie for offering such a great platform and to viewers like you.
Wasn't that beautiful right there? She was awesome. And she's going to be coming on the show, and the theme on her show is going to be the crystal. So you don't want to miss that in a couple of weeks. Check that out. Let's go to a quote right now about resilience, because that's our wisdom segment, which we're getting ready to go to pretty soon here. And that is resistance is knowing that resilience is knowing that you are the only one that has the power and the responsibility to pick yourself up. Mary Holloway said that. And I'm going to be asking RoyalKye a lot about how do we step into our beautiful resilience in our lives. And he's one that will absolutely. Now, we're going to have to go to a commercial break. But before, I want to tell you, you love crystals, don't you? I know you do. I love teaching them. I love online and in person. We're going to be talking about crystals. So stay tuned. We'll be right back after this message, and we will dive into the crystal and the elements that are in your body and in Earth. We'll be right back after this.
Traditional business cards are often lost or forgotten. This can lead to missed opportunities and wasted time and money. Java Logics offers a unique solution. Eco-friendly paperless business cards that are easy to update and share. With our QR code, you can share your card with anyone, anytime, anywhere. It's the easiest way to share your details. Interested in getting one? Click on Get Offer and get your own digital business card today.
Hello. Yes, we're going to thank Preston Martelli all the way from Canada, who does my website, does so much. Go ahead and take a picture of that digital business card. That's where we're going, folks. I mean, it really is. That's where we're going, is going to the digital. Check mine out and then get with him and tell him you want the angel discount because he is amazing, and it is. So I promised you, this is the Crystal Connection coming up right now. And in the Crystal Connection, we're going to be talking about this Smithsonite. Smithsonite. The Smithsonite, and it is a major, I love this crystal because it's a rare one. It is really a rare one. It looks, and it comes in all these different colors. Isn't that cool? And the thing is we have crystals in our bodies. We have it in our teeth and in our bones and in our pineal gland. And if you didn't know that, now you do. And this beautiful Smithsonite comes in all kinds of different colors. It's beautiful. And the thing is, it's very rare. And also, it has an ability to be awesome meditating. It helps calm your emotions. It unlocks that psychic abilities that are hidden within you. And if you place it on your third eye, and this is something that I do a lot, I place different ones on my third eye. If you didn't know that, you place it on your third eye, and be careful, but then do some breathing, and it'll help you to go deeper into your meditations. And it helps you also with the Smithsonite. It helps you to astral travel. So if you can get a piece of that, woo, and you astral travel, make sure you ground yourself, please, because I have my Reiki students, they'll say that I was astral traveling. I'm like, just make sure that you calm it down a little bit, right? Because it's powerful if you astral travel and you're trying to come back. It also heightens this wonderful stone, also heightens your energy in your intuition, enhances awareness and clarity. And the big one, it helps you with those vivid dreams. And what I like also about it is it helps you with the past traumas in your childhood. And it is an energetic shield protector. It's a wonderful crystal all the way around to strengthen the connection and spirit. Guides help you. And it's an overall wonderful, harmonious, and seeking peace, compassionate, and personal spiritual growth. I mean, it just all around is amazing. So now what we're going to do is we're going to drum roll, we're going to talk about the mineral. Now, in the Smithsonite is zinc. Now, zinc is really important, isn't it? It is known as the 22nd most abundant element in the solar system. Okay, come on, guys. Solar system. Here's a picture of it. Oh my gosh. I mean, it's in the human body, and it's 1.5 grams of zinc in women and 2.5 grams in men. I mean, it's majorly stored in the skeletal muscle and the bone. It is essential for growth, development of almost all life. Whoa, are you getting this? All life. So I want you to look into your zinc, and yet you got to be careful. You can't just go out and take zinc, because if you take too much zinc, it can actually hurt you. So be careful and make sure you talk to your doctor about zinc, because it's essential, but if you take too much, it's not good for you. So watch that. So it's also good in a lot of our dietary sources like red meat, poultry, fish, nuts, whole foods. Breakfast, like dairy products, which I don't do a lot of dairy products. Some of you know that. I do not do a lot of dairy. So yes, I take a supplement for zinc. So be careful, go to your doctor for it, because it's important. But did you know the highest level of zinc in food is the oyster? I mean, wow, that has more than any of the other ones. The oyster. Many people don't like that because it's a little bit, yeah. So anyway, be that as it may, going back to zinc, that it is in the human, in that we store it. So it's very powerful. And also that it's essential trace mineral for human health and plays a major role in our immune system. And zinc is used in a lot of different electronics and construction. I mean, many different things. So I love bringing that up, because also I want to make sure that you understand that it has been, studies have not proven, but there's many studies out there, but not exactly proven, I'm telling you the truth, that it helps if you start getting a cold. And I can be attest to that, because when all of that was happening years ago, I won't even say the word of it, I took zinc and it actually helped. So, be that said, check out the zinc. I'm so glad that I got to tell you all about that because it's so exciting. And thank you again for being here. I so appreciate you. And if it wasn't for you being here, then I wouldn't be able to reach almost 70,000 views a month and 2.5 million minutes viewed. So thank you, because that's what my mission is to get the word out about energy, about understanding that there's so much more and that you can shift it. And then, of course, the wisdom session is coming up right now. And RoyalKye is coming in all the way from Hawaii, and he's going to come on and tell us all about himself. I cannot wait. And there he is. There it is. Yes.
Aloha, everybody.
Welcome to the show. And, I've known you for quite a while. And I just adore you. You're doing so much to serve others and what you do with everything. But you know what? Tell everybody, who are you? Where do you live? What's going on?
Awesome. Thank you so much. It's a pleasure to be on the show. Energize You TV. Wow, what a dream. So my name is RoyalKye Aurelius Funk, and I live in Hawaii. I love the ocean. I love water. I love being engaged in nature because it's so healing. I find our modern world, sometimes we're so disconnected from the world, and really reconnecting with nature is so healing. And so recently I added another thing to my repertoire. I'm a champion bull rider. That's
I saw that on Facebook when you're like, yeah, because you won. And you
yeah. And I've never done it before. So that was cool. I was following spirit, and God told me to go and ride. I'm like, are you sure, man? He's like, no, go ride. I said, if you keep me safe, I'll go and ride, and I'll give all glory to you, God. And God's like, all right, do it. And I did, and I won. It was crazy. So, yeah.
Crazy good. I mean, it was really cool to watch that. I was like, you go. And of course, I'm like, ooh, don't hurt yourself, first thing. But no problem. Yeah, you did that. So cool. So I am ready to dive right into these awesome golden nuggets that you're going to give us, because you are not only that author and the speaker, trainer, you also are called and considered the miracle man. Yeah. So today's theme is resilience. And the reason I brought you in is because, resilience isn't bouncing back, it's building back stronger. And that's what you've done. And you've building the same weak version of yourself you had before. You're wasting your pain. And that's where you're at. So tell me about that.
Yeah, thank you so much. So the pain is the rocket fuel. A lot of people don't realize that it's the rocket fuel to the next level. You have to embrace the pain. Life is uncomfortable. It's not easy. It's difficult. It's challenging for everybody. If you think it's all sunshine and rainbows and it's all love and light and everything's great all the time, you're not in spirituality, because spirituality is going into the darkness and reclaiming ourselves and our sovereign beings and shining the sunshine of the spirit and be like, hey, what's going on over here? What's happening? And being authentic and real and vulnerable with where we're at. And so it's really about, hey, where am I in my life? What am I resisting? Because what we resist persists, and what we conceal takes the wheel. And so we have to be authentic and vulnerable with ourselves and be like, okay, where am I at? What's going on? And we have to go into it. We have to go through the eye of the needle, right? Because it is uncomfortable. It's not easy. But you know what? There's only two options. When I woke up in the hospital from my near-death experience, I was a bloody, mangled mess of destruction. I should not be walking. I should be a vegetable. I should have a traumatic brain injury, all these things, blunt force trauma, on a motorcycle. And the doctor's like, bro, you're a miracle. How is this even possible? Because I went to heaven, I met Creator, and God brought me back to life. But this is the thing. We can't judge ourselves for the things that have happened. So many people are judging themselves with shame and guilt. You just showed the emotions, right? Lower vibrational frequencies are keeping us locked. Energy is everything. So what energy is in your system? Because a lot of people are stuck in the pre-predictive programming, in the societal indoctrination, the conditioning, and the matrix. And it's like, we are divine spiritual beings. And when I woke up in the hospital, I said, okay, this is my fault. I'm going to own it. And I'm going to use this as my rocket fuel. and I declared, declarations are powerful. One golden nugget, make declarations. I am healthy. I am wealthy. I am loved. Affirmation. It's a declaration. I'm making a declaration. I will heal rapidly. There's no doctor that's going to tell me what I can or cannot do. My soul is limitless. Energy is unbounded. No one can tell me what I'm going to do. And I decided, and I made a firm and resolute decision. And I'm so pumped up because it works for everybody. I'm not unique. Like, it works for everybody. Wherever you're at, you can rebuild from nothing. I've literally rebuilt from just a massive amount of pain and destruction because of PTSD from firefighting, because of this childhood trauma that was really intense. And you know what? When you can take your pain and you transform it into purpose, that's where your superpower comes from. It's not to break you, it's to make you. And God, all Father, Almighty, Heavenly Father, right, creates gold from it. And we get to take the golden nuggets. I wouldn't be who I am today if it wasn't for my experiences. And I don't judge them. I'm grateful for them. So my question to you is, what are you avoiding in your life? What are you sweeping under the rug? Because often in the pain, it's the avoiding of it, and we're distracting. And that's where the transformation happens. Because this is, yeah, I love it. I'm just going off.
Yeah, and that's good. I love it, love it. That's why RoyalKye is here today. Viewers, you've heard this now. And that's why I said this man walked through fire, literally and spiritually, because he has. But right now, with everything he said about all of this, I want to ask you, is what can you give to the viewers that they can do one thing, that practical thing? Because it is about resilience and understanding resilience, but it's also about how to take that action. So how do you take that? And you say this some in your book, and we'll get to that. But answer this question and give the viewers something. What did you do? What did you physically do?
An object in motion stays in motion. This is physics, right? Energy is neither created nor destroyed. So if you're in a place where you're stagnant, you must get moving. Your physiology, our physiology follows our psychology and vice versa. So if you're like, oh, I don't feel motivated, or I'm feeling a little stuck, get up and shake. Start moving energy in motion, right? You have to get out of that current state that you're in. And if you are looking to transform something, you have to have more of an energetic input than what you're currently existing as to be able to transform that. And, you know, one thing is breathing, breath of life. In Hawaii, aloha, a lot of people think, oh, hey, aloha, shaka, it's some touristy thing. No, alo means to God, to the Most High, to us, our divinity, and ha, the sacred breath of life. Ha, the sacred breath of life. If you don't have breath, you're dead. And so a lot of people, we don't even know how to breathe right. You want to start changing your mindset and your physiology, start breathing deeply. If you want to start building resilience, sit in the morning for 5 minutes on a chair with your hands on your knees and start breathing as deeply as you can. And as you're breathing in, imagine that you're filling up a golden balloon a foot above your head, and feel in as much air, and then let it go naturally. And then keep on doing that, because we have to expand the lungs so that we can get more oxygen, to get more oxygen-rich blood and to clear the blood.
Yes, that's a beautiful one.
Body.
It's a beautiful one. Writer downer, absolutely. Now, you talked about your superpower also. We all have superpowers, viewers. You have them too. Now, in your book, you have a quote. Could you read me that quote and then talk about that and show your book? Because your book is amazing. Yeah. And go ahead.
I want to show this. This was me after I died, right here. That was me. That was not the same man. This guy died. Literally, I went to heaven, and the stuff that is in the book, God channeled it through me, and it's amazing. It's changing people's lives. This is from page 331. So I want to get this, make sure you see my face. It's a profound shift when you transition from pain, sorrow, depression, and anxiety to a state of gratitude and happiness. After enduring suffering for so long, waking up one day to feelings of appreciation, love, and care is truly transformative. It marks the beginning of healing, a beautiful journey that I deeply cherished. Having experienced my own struggles, I committed to supporting others to prevent them from enduring similar hardships if I can help them.
Do
I
you
learned so
know he's
much.
saying that he cherished? Have you ever heard that? I almost died and I'm cherishing that.
Yeah.
This man, I got to meet him, hug on him, jump on him, kept jumping on you. And we had such a time together and laughing, and you can see where that comes because his vibrational field, and he got that because of resilience. So let's give another one to these viewers of how to step into yours, because they might be going through a really hard time. Maybe it's not pain, it's emotional. What do I do? How am I going to do it? I'm coming from lack.
Yeah. One of my superpowers is authenticity and vulnerability, because if we're not authentic with where we are at, we're not going to have that threshold to move into the transformation. And so I've experienced a lot. You don't know me, but I've experienced physical, mental, emotional, sexual trauma, a lot of things from a young age. And it was, I didn't want to be alive for almost 2 decades. I literally didn't. I would wake up and I would just feel like, what is the point of life? This is so difficult. This is so challenging. Why do I feel this way? It was because I had really intense childhood trauma, and I was raped as a young boy from one of my coaches. And so I hated life. I hated myself. And so it wasn't until I learned about resilience and was able to discharge the energy from my nervous system. I'm sure you're familiar with tapping. One of the easiest things to do, EFT, tapping. I tap all day long. When stuff comes up, we don't berate the inner child. What we do is we say, okay, what's going on right now? What's alive within me? Let me take a couple deep breaths. Let me check in. Let me do a body scan. Okay, I'm feeling some tightness in my chest. It's really uncomfortable. Is there a color that's associated with it? Is there a texture? Is there a shape? We want to question the body because the cognitive mind wants to be united with the body, which is the subconscious. A lot of times we're not checking in with the body. So what's going on with the body? And if you're feeling something, you're like, okay, all right, I'm going to tap. What's happening? What's going on? Does it have a color? Does it have a shape? Does it have a sound? Does it have a name? And if we identify these things and address it, then it will talk back to us and we can have a dialogue to move through these things. What is this? Oh, this is extreme sadness and sorrow. Oh, okay, I'll hold space for you. I'm not going to judge you or push you away because the nervous system is simple. Once I figured this out from my mentors in literally investing hundreds of thousands of dollars into self-development and rehabs and like all kinds of stuff, right? The nervous system is like a 5-year-old kid. It wants to be seen, witnessed, heard, and loved. But we live in a cognitive performance society. And so it's perform or you're not enough. Have a bunch of money and materialism or you're not enough. And the nervous system doesn't speak like English. It doesn't speak language. What it speaks is feeling. The quickest way to change your programming and get more resilient, start programming yourself. This is a golden nugget right here. When you first wake up in the morning, you're still going to be in a theta state. You're not going to be in beta brainwave activity with your guards up, with the walls of the castle up. So what you have to do is called soul talk. When you first wake up, start injecting positive programming into your subconscious, which is your body. Physically hold yourself. Like, oh, I love you. I'm so proud of you. I love you. Hey, you're doing great. You're doing great. It's okay. We seek so much love and affection from other people. Why are we not giving it to ourselves? We can't give from an empty cup. People are like, oh, well, I need somebody. No, you need yourself. You need your heart. And when you're going to sleep as well, soul talk, talk to your soul, inject the positive programming into your subconscious, into the body. I'm so proud of you. I love you. I know today was hard, but we made it. We did it. I'm proud of you. Tomorrow's going to be better. I promise. Tomorrow's going to be better. And gratitude, because our brains literally can only focus on one thing at a time. If I'm focused on anxiety, I can't focus on gratitude. And when you come into this place of, I'm going to really focus on gratitude, what am I grateful for? When I woke up in the hospital, my jaw was wired shut. My jaw was broken in half. It was ripped from my skull. My entire right side of my face was completely shattered. I had internal bleeding in my brain, my kidney, my spleen, 3 shattered ribs, shattered scapula, broken arm, 2 fractures, 3 torn ligaments, blunt force trauma on a motorcycle accident. I woke up, my jaw was wired shut. I had to drink food from a straw for 9 weeks. And I talk like this. I couldn't say anything. Have you ever been grateful for your jaw? I was like, oh my God, my jaw. Oh, thank you so much. That's when I learned gratitude, because once you're without something, then you're like, oh, wow, I've never been so grateful for my jaw. I've never been so grateful for my legs. Thank God I can walk. It's in the fire that the phoenix is reborn. It completely emoliates itself and it rises from the ashes. And you can too, wherever you're at, whatever you're experiencing, whatever you're going through. I can promise you, I've experienced a similar situation in different aspects, and you can do it. You have to believe in yourself, and you have to know who you are. You have to know that I'm a divine being of the Most High. I have a spirit and a soul, not just a physical body. I am worth my life. I am worth this existence. Give me proof. Well, you're here on the planet. People are like, I don't believe in magic. It's like, well, have you ever seen your heartbeat? Have you even seen that your heart is there? I mean, you've heard of it, but it beats for us every second of every hour of every day, our entire lives, and we never even asked it to. So when we start turning the focus of our perception onto ourselves, back onto subject, not onto object, right? We can start reprogramming ourselves and build resilience. And it's in uncomfortable situations, and you have to have a why, and you have to know who you are. Why am I doing this? Why am I going through this?
Yeah, that's the key, viewers, too, is you must have a why, and you might not have that why because you don't feel like you're worthy or that you have that self-esteem. But the why is, there's so many different whys that you can have. And his why, when you laid there day after day and laid in that hospital bed, what was your why? What brought you?
My why was, I suffered far too much to throw in the towel. I knew that God had something better for me. He has plans to prosper us and not to harm us. He has a future to give to us. And so I made a firm and resolute decision. When I was in the hospital, I said, I could be in a really, really bad situation. The doctors are like, this is insane. Like, there's no way that you had a blunt force trauma on a motorcycle head first. You didn't break your neck. You're not paralyzed. No TBI, nothing. And you're walking. They were astonished. They're like, you're the luckiest man alive. We've never seen anything like it. And
that's why they call you the Miracle Man.
Miracle Man.
Right? Because
yeah,
it really is. And it's because you stepped into, and everybody has a superpower. So don't you think, viewers, don't do that, because you really are the superpower. And whatever that divine union is, your source, you have that within you. That's quantum physics also. You are the energy. You are the energy. And that's what he's saying. Put that energy around you. I feel good. I feel good. You know what I'm diagnosed? I feel good. I feel good. I feel good. That's all I keep doing all day. So, wow. We're almost at the end. And, I know it went really fast, but you know what? There's our website. You really want to get to know him. He comes to America a lot, to the U.S. a lot. So, I mean, he's an amazing speaker on stage, trainer, and he can help just rejuvenate a whole crowd for sure. And then also, can you tell us, you're giving us a free gift. What are you giving to the viewers today?
Yeah, the free gift is amazing. These are some of the best tools that you can really use to start your empowerment journey, your resilience journey. This is out of my custom coursework that I work one-on-one or group with my clients and my consulting services. And so go to the link, check it out. You're going to be able to understand, hey, who am I? What does my name mean? A lot of people don't even have a meaning associated to their name. That's what you're called every single day. That's what you write. What is the significance of your name? Who are you? Embody it. Embody it. It's simple. What is your North Star? Where are you going? Really get into this place of, what am I here to do? this is a mantra I started adopting after I met Creator. I said, the eyes to see, the ears to hear, and the heart to feel the truth. I know that you didn't just create me to be in a 9-to-5. I know you didn't just create me for this. Show me what you want me to do, and I'll do whatever. And that's when the miracles start unfolding, because the quantum realm and the spiritual realm opens up to the highest possibilities, because we're open for it. A closed fist, like a closed mind or a closed heart, does not receive. Receive your miracle. Receive the gift of life that you are already here as. That's the brilliance of it. And there's some meditations, there's some gratitude journaling, there's some amazing stuff. And you can also, book a one-on-one session. We can get it done. I want to help you out. I suffered for so long. PTSD, depression, anxiety, diagnosed with ADD, Tourette syndrome, high functioning autism from a young age. I remember, this is crazy, sitting in the doctor's office when I was 7 years old, and the doctor comes in, he's talking to my mom, and he says he's not going to be really good at anything. He's not going to be able to read. He's not going to be able to write. He's going to have a really tough life, and he's basically not going to be able to accomplish or do anything. And I remember hearing that, and I was like, yeah, right, not me. You can't decide what I'm going to do with my life and what God has planned for me. And you don't know what God has planned for you. But if you open up to the miracle, we're literally one decision, one choice, one miracle away from living our best life.
It's so, yeah, you can see his passion. And when you coach with him, and guys, I know there's not a lot of guys out there really doing this. And there's many of you men, please reach out to him. I'm so excited that you came on today. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you so much, Angel.
You're amazing. I just adore you, and anything I can do. And I'm going to Hawaii. Guys, I'm going to Hawaii because I'm going to want to sing my song with him for sure, right? So thank you so much for being here. I so adore you.
Mahalo. Thank you. It's my pleasure.
You
Aloha,
are
everybody. God bless you.
So let's sing it out right now. Remember, movement is lubricant, like you said. Can you see him on the wave? He's going. Reiki.
Got ambition, fire and soul. Look within your heart, let your spirit flow. Ask for what you want, show them what you got. Take it to the top, don't you ever stop. Shine, shine, shine on. Raise your vibration, shine, shine, shine on. Looking for the answers, seeking you will find. Open up your heart, leave it all behind. Smile and laugh, always give back. Glowing like a star, show them who you are. Shine, shine, shine on. Raise your vibration, shine, shine, shine on. You're the secret, you're the answer. You know who you are. Look within you, breathe and focus. You're a shining star. Shine, shine, shine on. Raise your vibration, shine, shine.
Shine it out! Woo! Woohoo!
Don't you worry, don't you fake it, be just who you are. You're the answer to the question, you're that shining star. Shine, shine, shine on. Raise your vibration, shine, shine, shine on.
Thank you. Awesome.
Now that you can see all that you can be, breathe into your heart, don't you ever stop. Shine, shine, shine on. Raise your vibration, shine, shine, shine on.
Beautiful, beautiful. Oh my gosh. What he had to offer and all of the great golden nuggets that he gave us. Wow, let's take a deep breath right now, because we're into the activation segment of the show right now. And it is about you coming to a place of breathing deep into it. And then we're going to be doing the meditation. So taking that breath and that breath of life right now, just like he said, and taking that moment to breathe into your beauty, your love, your light. Take that breath. Take that beautiful breathing breath. And let's come on back right here, right now, into this activation, visualization, meditation. And take a breath. And as you take this beautiful breath, with me, Angel Marie Monticelli, your angel of light, breathe into this energy healing right now, right here. Hear my voice. Really feel my voice as we clear and we cleanse any and all energy. Please do not be driving. I'm so excited for you that you invested your time to do this meditation. Come back anytime to it and just breathe and take this time. Feel my words as I'm helping to remove, release with the vibrational field of any and all energies that don't serve you. Let's ground you in now. And as we ground you in with a big, deep breath in, that big, deep diaphragmic, let's just feel that energy as it's starting to smooth waves of vibration coming through you with abundance and healing. Great relationships. And now let's close your outer eyes and open your inner eye. And as you open this inner eye and being in that place, as you breathe in, I want you to visualize the infinite abundance, healing that is limitless to you. And breathe that in. And as you breathe this in, let it calibrate, activate, and ignite your vibrational field so that you breathe in with such beauty of your divine union to your divine, to your higher self, your source, to your God. And as you breathe this in, breathe in the celebration, breathe in the wellness, the muscle strength, breathe in the abundance, the riches, the fortunes, yes, the prosperity, and breathe in that alignment as it is aligning and calibrating your spiritual growth to the beauty of your inner strength, your guidance, your self-reflection. Breathe into that grateful gratitude, to breathing in with the energy of the increased intuition. Breathe. Feel my voice now as it is calibrating, igniting. And breathe one more time. Feel your nervous system completely relaxing, coming through with this inner knowing, this inner guidance, this wisdom. And feel this clearness in you, and that clear and cleansing, and the clarity, the peace, the compassion. Breathe into this intuitive awareness, the psychic sense of really understanding you and that intuition. And breathe into the celebration. Breathe into the enlightenment of the awakening of having this beautiful time and understanding this energy vibration. And as you feel this, breathe in with that love, the light, the healing down to the subatomic layer, to every system, to every organ, every DNA, to RNA, to every cell, to cell nuclear, down to the subatomic layer. Let it just bring in and fill you with such abundance and such healing, spiritual growth, great health, wonderful and beautiful relationships with all relationships, to how you show up to serve. Breathe into that clarity, breathe into that focus, that awakened spirit, that great health, that motivation and the inspiration that gets you to move, that action. Breathe into that service to all humanity. Just take a moment and breathe into that right now, right here. And just breathe. There you go. Just breathe into all of this starting to align. And it's filling you. And you're just bathing in that. And your soul is open to this beautiful vibration. Let's just be there. There you go. And feel that celebration within you and that grateful gratitude, peace and compassion that you have for you, yourself. Feel that. I love you so much. There you go. Beautiful. And now take a deep breath. And out. Let it go. And let it go and let that energy frequency go out to the universe, all the way around the world. You're making a difference. Thanks for being here. And come on back. Start to move your fingers and your toes, and you start to come back and open those outer eyes and looking up and coming back. And be proud of yourself and feel that, hey, good job. Hug yourself. Hug yourself and say, yeah, I did it. I love you so much. Feels good. Well, thank you. For you, but thank yourself. I thank you, Angel Marie. Say your name. Beautiful. And come on all the way back. I'm Angel Marie, your angel of light. Thanks for taking the time until I get to see you next time. How'd that feel? Did that feel good? Whew, take a breath. Oh, it's just wonderful. It just completely shifted my energy. Oh my gosh, I hope that was what you wanted also. And you know what? I'd love to get to know you. So please go ahead and take a picture of that QR code and take a look and get on my calendar. I want to hear your story. I want to get to know you. I love that you're here on Energize You TV today and that you had a shift. You had some really great golden nuggets from our guest today, all the way from Hawaii. He was amazing. And you know what? If you want even more, there's the upcoming events that I do locally here. Also, the Reiki and also the Tai Chi that I teach and all the different classes that I provide. And of course, that spiritual guidance collection that has over 18 sessions that I have been teaching for over almost 30 years. So take a look at that, because that will help you to move forward in where you want to go. And of course, there's the song right there and one of my books, because I'm a 10-time international best-selling author, but there's one of my books right there because everybody seemed to like it. And just remember that I'm here every Thursday at 11 o'clock Pacific time with guests from all over the world. We had Eldon last week, and he was from London. We got the beautiful RoyalKye, and he from Hawaii today. And next week we have the amazing DJ Camus. Now, DJ's coming at us, and he lives here, and he was in the studio. Now, I have never had anyone in the studio, and he came in the studio, and he also did a pure heart meditation. So check that out next week. He's going to be doing that. He's almost 80. He's one of my mentors. You don't want to miss that for sure. I just love that you were here, that you took the time. And until I get to see you next time, remember to do what? Change your mindset. Ignite your energy and shine on, because you will keep glowing on. Absolutely. So I love you so much until I get to see you again soon. Here we go.